welcome to our channel. Today we are playing a new game. This is Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Basically this is a game about Sherlock Holmes and his assistant come friends, or friends come assistant, whatever you want to say, Watson. And let's start a new game. Basically I played a little bit for judgment. Okay, let's start a new game. Alright, as we all know that Sherlock Holmes is a great detective, and also his friend Watson is a famous one. And basically I think in this game we see those cases that we can't see in books. I mean these cases are not related with books, so I think it's a new experience for us. Hopefully it's good experience. The fate of Black Peter. This is our first case. Let's see what it get, because I don't know what it's about. I think it's a murder case, maybe. I don't know. Let's go. Alright, so this is Watson, our friend. I think it's a gunshot. Yes, it's a gunshot. And wow, look at this. Sherlock Holmes shooting this verse, I think, with his guns. Okay, sorry, hello, don't shoot me. I mean, don't shoot Watson. Nice beer, by the way. Maybe not, because this is Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes can't mad.
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes.
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Really?
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Okay, let's see what we get. Confidence tape. Is checking handcuffs. Policeman. 9-step avoid. Inspector Lestrade. Wow.
Ah, Lestrade.
Oh.
What is it this time?
You can see me.
Look, this is the power of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes can understand what's going on, even if his eye is, covered with something.
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoux sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
Wow.
You're out of your mind.
Seriously, how you can use your present. This is it, guys. If you have a flower vase, then use it at a shooting target.
A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Okay, who is this guy?
Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old.
Alright.
An ambitious sort. He
Okay.
achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia.
Oh, whale hunting. I think whale hunting is nowadays is
He
banned.
invested his money in
I
a
think.
property called Woodman's Leap.
I don't know much about it. If you know, then let me know in the comment sections.
Years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Alright.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Alright.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
No, you don't have half
Take
an
your
hour.
time and join me there.
You have 5 minutes.
I have to go through the yard first. The Medi Men struck again.
Who is
What
this
have they done this time?
many men?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Leap, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so
I
the
doubt this is
crime spot is Woodsman
I
Lee.
also have several
Let's go there.
that I must keep this afternoon.
After Sherlock Holmes
Go
change.
along, then.
No, you go with me. So alright, so what we have, press tab to open casebook. Let's see what we get. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Well, of course. Alright, so the crime spot is Woodsman Lee. Let's go there. after after a change. Okay, so this is my slash Sherlock Holmes bedroom. Okay, so let's change. What do we get here? Morning gown, sailor outfit, unbuttoned suit, casual shirt. Okay, this is good. Now let's go to the Woodsman Lee for an investigation. Basically, I play this game till now. I mean, this time, and I don't know what happened in the Woodsman Lee. I mean, I don't see the murder spot, and I don't know how Peter Carey died. I mean, murdered by someone probably. Now let's go and check what would happen in the Woodsman Lee. Okay, so we are here in the Woodsman Lee, and I think this is the murder spot.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Hold on, sir. I am coming. Okay, so I think this is a nice place. I mean, look at this. Nice garden. Peaceful place. Nice garden, by the way. And this garden is well maintained. I don't have that much knowledge about gardening, but I think this is quite hard to maintain a garden, and this is a big one.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you leave me this morning?
Just to like this. As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Homes.
Hello.
He's a detective.
And he's
No doubt,
a great one.
I'll wait for you in...
I mean, a legend. Not a living legend, but he living in our hearts. I mean, who don't love Mr. Holmes? I mean, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. But first, let's check him. Okay, as you can see there, if he is Sherlock, I am Sherlock Holmes. I mean, Sherlock Holmes. He can. If Sherlock Holmes can see one times and know everything. I mean, almost everything about her. But I am not Sherlock Holmes, so I take time and observe her carefully. Okay, so what we get? Birdhouse. Okay. Gardening gloves. What is this? Crea State. I don't know. And Catholic rosary. I mean, so she's a Catholic. And cameo. Okay, portrait complete. Now let's ask some questions. So what we get? Anything unusual that night? Okay, let's know about this.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual on the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning,
Okay.
I heard a terrible scream. He was
Probably.
screaming all the time. He was drunk.
Okay, so maybe the murder time is 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe, I don't know. So she said that nothing suspicious in that night except the scream. But she said that it's quite natural. But I don't think so. Let's see what happened in the evening.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper.
Okay.
Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Oh, so he's an alcoholic. Don't do drugs. Don't do drinks, guys. Alcohol is injurious to health. Like a movie commercial. I mean, you probably seen these lines in movies many times. I mean, smoking causes cancer, or alcohols are injurious to health. Something like this.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock.
Okay.
I noticed the cabin door was open.
So she
Go
found
in to take a look.
she found
Liked it.
I mean she told me that she wake up until 2 a.m. I mean she heard the scream at 2 a.m. and she told me that she woke up at 7 a.m. So basically she went to bed at 2:30 a.m. probably and wake up 7 a.m. I mean I can't do this. I mean if you go bed at 2 a.m. then you cannot wake up at 7 a.m. Uh, at least I can't, because if I go bed at 2 a.m. then I probably wake up at 10 or 11 a.m. maybe. Okay, so did he have visitors? I mean,
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
okay,
I mean, he didn't really have many friends.
all
He
right.
lived quite an isolated life here after his retirement.
Uh-huh. Okay, so everything will be
You have
easier.
indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy.
Life a
Still
seller,
my husband.
a seller's life.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Plymouth.
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Where it is, I don't know. I think
How
it's
do you know?
Italy or Spain, maybe. Look, Sherlock Holmes just see this lady and he told about his past life. I mean, that's the power of Sherlock Holmes. But I don't know that. How do you know about Plymouth? I don't know. So, but as you can see that I am here playing as Sherlock Holmes, so I have to give a chance. So, what would be? Profile of the victim? No, because I don't know about the victim. So it's probably the pilgrimage. Yes, it is.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young.
Okay.
The shortest route from England to Spain is from Plymouth.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe that
So
you
that's
met
it.
Peter Carey as a young sailor.
So
You married him.
that cross thing in her hand. Seriously, extraordinary, man.
Thank you.
That's the power of Sherlock Holmes. Okay, now let's go to the murder spot. What we get here? Oh, I think it's footprints. But what is it? T. Eagle vision. No, that's not the eagle vision. That I think special kind of vision, but not eagle vision because it's not Assassin's Creed. You guys remember the eagle vision of Assassin's Creed? Probably. Okay, so what is it? Footprints. Examine footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite
Large. Okay. Probably the murderer or probably victims, I don't know, and probably his friends.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Yeah, it's well maintained garden.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Thank you. Let's go and see. Peter Carey's.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Nice work, man.
Ah, good thinking.
Yeah, good thinking.
Hello.
What is it now, man?
Lestrade.
Seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Okay. Now what we get? Okay, door lock, scratches.
These scratches are fresh.
Alright. Things are getting interesting, man.
Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
A
Okay.
mysterious visitor came here last night.
Oh, probably the murderer.
For the job, this lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
I think these catches were made from some kind of range screwdriver things. Now let's go to the murder spot. OMG.
What a terrible way.
Seriously, I mean, look at Peter Carey. Look, just look. I mean, someone just grab a harpoon and kill him and just hang in the wall like a painting or something like this. I mean, just imagine the power of that man who killed Peter Carey. This thing is done by superhuman. I mean, I think that because look at this. Just look. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's do our job. Anything suspicious? I don't think. No. Okay, self. Okay, go there. First, go to the table. What we get here?
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Okay,
Rum, a sailor's drink.
all
It
right.
seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
The last drink, like the last supper. Tobacco pouch. PC.
PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Yes, we all know that Peter Carey is a sailor, so sailor work. Now what we get inside? Tobacco. Okay.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Okay, let's go. I think it's a puzzle, and I hate puzzle because I suck at this. So I think it take forever, or no, don't forever. I think 5 or 10 minutes enough for me. Okay. All right.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Alright, so it's a sailor tobacco. Probably Peter Carey's because Peter Carey is a sailor, we all know. Now examine the body.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Seriously, the immense amount of strength is needed. Probably a good man. Means the man who has such power like this. I mean, force.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Okay. So now what is good?
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Probably one of his friends, and Mrs. Carey told us that Peter Carey don't have that much friends, so it's easy for us because now we all have to do that. Just go and search Peter Carey's friends. I think it's a 4 or 5. Okay, what is it? A note HN.
Are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
So probably the murderers. Now what?
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime.
Alright.
Dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see what inside the notebook. This letters looks like a phone number, but I don't think that this is a phone number because there's 12 letters. 12 numbers, but we all know that phone numbers have 10 numbers, and I don't think that mobile phones exist in that time because we talk about 1850s or something. 19th century, and mobile phone don't exist in 19th century. So this number probably something
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
Let's see. And now what? Sea knife. Probably Peter carries.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Okay.
This wooden handle is plain and
I'm sorry.
Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
I mean, he can't because he's against a whale harpoon. I mean, imagine whale harpoon versus knife. Who would win? Probably whale harpoon, and we see the result. Now what? Wooden chest. Now examine this. Peter carries boot. We need this for footprints because we saw footprints in the garden. Maybe Peter carries or maybe others.
Nothing interesting.
Alright.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Yeah. Seat lock.
The ship's log.
Sea unicorn.
For the years
You guys know Tintin because we know the name Sea Unicorn because I mean there's not the name of Sea Unicorn but the unicorn. Captain Haddock and Tintin go for search the old legendary ship Unicorn and his treasure. I mean he's not its. Okay, now examine the shelf. Something suspicious here. Let's see. Self suspicious empty space. Outline of dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, box or a small chest.
Maybe murderer took it, but what would be? I mean, what's inside that box? Don't know. Let's see. Now what? Okay, so what is it? Notebook. I mean, the leather notebook. Initials JHN. Probably the murderer's names is JHN. Maybe not. Okay, so I think JHM. I mean, Mr. JHM. I mean, Mr. JHM came here last night to took his notebook, but he can't. So maybe he come here tonight, and we wait for him. Maybe, hope so. An ambush might be made tonight. That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Someone was here yesterday.
Okay.
Attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Alright, organize an ambush. Let's go.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because
last night's attempted break-in.
Yes, and he can't.
Oh, you've lost me.
Yes.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open.
But he can't.
It with a knife blade, but they failed.
Yes.
What will they do? Why, return
And tonight,
when they will be better prepared.
and we are prepared for them.
So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Okay. Things are getting interesting. So who would be? Maybe the murderer or maybe someone else. But I don't think that murderer can come here tonight because if so, then this case would be easy. But I don't think that Sherlock Holmes cases are that much easy.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Alright, so I think it's time for some action. Are you guys ready for some action? Well, of course. Let's see what happened. So what time it is? Maybe 7 or 8 p.m. at night. I don't think that the time would be 10 or 11 because we heard the crows noise. Sorry. Yes. Okay, someone come. Who would be? I think it's a little guy. I mean, a children. Yes, a child.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I don't
I'll be
think.
right behind you.
I don't think that he is a murderer because he is a little guy, and we all know that if you want to murder someone like this, then you want a massive amount of strength.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
The detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I am innocent.
Innocent? What are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey. But
No, I don't think that he is a murderer
What is your name?
because
John
he.
Elegant, but
Okay,
I
JHN.
didn't.
You
So
deny that you
that's
came here yesterday?
that's
No, but
what notebook says. So I think
couldn't.
he is the owner of the notebook.
Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see
Okay.
what we put in front of the judge.
All right,
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
probably.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
thank you.
you are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
All right. Okay, so now we are going go to the police yard, I think, for the investigation. I don't think that he's a murderer, but he's a suspicious guy. Let's see what happened. And if you want to know what happened in the police yard, then wait for the next episode. If you enjoy this episode, then leave us a like and subscribe. And if you want to ask me anything, then let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
They always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication.